about what we're trying to learn, and that is understanding that if you stand there and let people hit you, you're going to take the full blast of their shots. If you move with it, you're going to minimize that power. That means you could get hit but still be defending yourself versus standing there and getting hit hard, right? And you're stunned, you're in. So forward and back, forward and back. Good. Now bring your hands up so they're in front of your shoulders. Look at the mirror rather than the floor. Now let's go left and right. So if you're going to go left, you got to move your left foot and then your right foot so I don't do that. So I don't cross my stance, but I can keep my stance like this. So go left, right, and then go right, left. Left, right, 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 right. Forward, back, left, right. That's all. You just got to make a cross. Up, down, side, side. Yeah. Now look in the mirror when you do it, and imagine an opponent. Bring your hands up so they're in front of your shoulders like this. See how high your hands are? It's a frame for your face, because one thing you block with is your elbows. So you don't block them. So the one that we did before, it looked like a cross. I went up and back and left and right. So now I'm going to do one diagonally. So like I'm going to come over here to like 430 and come back. Right, so get that. So move your right leg first. Just diagonally back and then right back to where you were. Back. That's it, good. Keep doing that. Keep the space between your feet the same. If I were to teach you a technique, any technique for any attack, it doesn't matter. If that technique has 3 moves, we can come up with 30,000 what ifs. What if this, what if that? The only way to handle the what ifs in self-defense is to have enough tools and tactics. And our instructors are going to take this and they're going to aim at your ribs and you're going to block and then they're going to come back. So that's the move. Now when you do, okay, so we'll do that a couple of times and then the instructor will do it and you take the step. Now what taking that step does is that the power from my punch evaporates over space. If you step into me, I hit you harder. If you just stand there, I hit you. If you back up, so you fade that. Right? Think about what we're trying to learn, and that is understanding that if you stand there and let people hit you, you're going to take the full blast of their shots. If you move with it, you're going to minimize that power. That means you could get hit but still be defending yourself versus standing there and getting hit hard, right? And you're stunned, you're injured, you don't know what to do. So just being able to move with the opponent, we're talking about advantages, right? So if you're in a tight spot and you really can't move, you're just in cover mode at that point. And that's what we're doing. So if you know how to block, that'll help. If you know how to move, that'll help. Because if I stand in one spot and get hit, I'm taking the full blast. But if I'm moving, maybe I get hit, but there's just enough bite taken off that shot that you can keep going, right? Keep breathing, keep your composure. That's the difference. So bring that elbow apart. She's a black belt here. That's what's happening on this. So instead of that hitting you in the chin, that's hitting your arm. But you're not getting the knuckles to the head. See? This is shielding. It's like hitting somebody with a rock. You don't have to train to hit somebody with a rock. You just grab it and you hit them with it. But what you do have to know about an elbow is your palm doesn't face you, it faces down. And think about this, if you had a scarf around your neck and you grabbed one end and you turned your elbow up and turned your body, that's how you throw an elbow. So my hand is connected to my chest, just like if I did this. It's connected to me. So if I turn, it turns. And if this moves, force dissipates. If this is tight, force concentrates. So he's going to throw here, right? And we're going to do this step and that counter elbow. So do that shot with force. See, I'm stable and I can come back rather than do this before. If that happened, I still shielded, but I was off my feet. If he came in with me 2 or 3 hard attacks, this 2 and 3 would have hit for sure, because I was off balance. But now that I'm in my stance, go ahead. And I can come back. So you can just do like a level 1 power. Start there. Now, I'm your partner and I tell you, I'm ready. All right, fire away. All right, fire away. Hit it as hard as you can. Ah, good, okay, now do it wrong. There you go. So that's the idea. So when the shot's coming, I move and I counter, right? I move and I counter. I'm going to do this, stand there. I'm going to do this like I'm going to grab the back of your head. You're going to step back and do that elbow block. Right? There you go. So now you have the same technique over somebody trying to grab you, grab your hair, grab your neck, do whatever. That's the idea, right? That's the idea, see? I come in to grab you, targets, see? Just think about that, it's targets. So now